Hey, home service business owners, Matthew here. So I've been working on this hidden cash calculator, and the purpose of it is to give you guys actually an estimate of how my business might actually be able to help you get more profit margins, or get more profit, I should say, increase your profit margins without spending more money on ads, SEO, and things like that. And also actually to kind of save me a bit of time of the sort of, the smaller home service businesses that maybe it's a solo operator, to save them from kind of starting a conversation with myself only to realize, oh, you don't really have enough leads or past customers for us to do anything really meaningful for you. So kind of a bit of a win-win, so to speak. Now, I have made some improvements. What I noticed was before I didn't have the differentiation between an upsell, so I just had average net profit per job. But then I realized there's going to be companies, I'm just thinking of pool installation companies, that, if you install a pool, or maybe even solar as an example, you're not going to be able to upsell to sell another pool, right? So your upsell might be something like ongoing maintenance or something like that. So what I've done is I've created a separate amount here, and this will actually mean, I'll show you what I meant. So before, when I have extra profit from upselling, which goes into the calculator here, it would actually talk to this number. Now, we made the upsell different. So let's say, for instance, if say you do run a pool company, and let's say your net profit per the pool is 4,200. Now I've said here annual, and the idea is that, what if you run a landscaping business, right? Or a gardening business where it's ongoing. So my thinking is make it annual, so that if your main offer, if your main service is that ongoing business, you can just probably tally up your net profit per customer annually. If you do something like solar, roofing, decks, remodeling, something where it's really the main service is kind of a one and done, so to speak, then you would just put it here, because you could just think of it as, well, the annual revenue is 1 year, so to speak. So you would just put your main job here. Then we do the upsell. So as an example, if you run a pool installation company, maybe your maintenance is less. But here's the cool thing. What if you do all kinds of remodeling, and you might say my net profit on a kitchen, let's say 6,500 as an example. But then what if you could upsell them a bathroom? And what if you're doing exterior remodeling as well, and you're doing a deck? So instead of your average net profit per upsell being only, let's say, 1,200, you might go, well, actually, if we do a bathroom, we might make 4,500 net profit on that. And then what that does is it changes the numbers here. So if you're watching this, two questions for you. One, if you have any more feedback, or if you feel that this calculator just doesn't, like it's missing something, and you say, hey, Matt, how do we do this? Or can you do this? I'd love to hear that feedback so I can make improvements to this. And two, if you do want this calculator as well for free, so you can just, as it says here, make a copy. You make a copy in your private drive. I can't see it. You can bunk around with it as much as you want, just to kind of see how much, based on our methodology, how much estimated net profit, so not revenue, actual net profit, the take home money for the business, we estimate. Obviously, it's just estimations. But yeah, let me know, and then happy to flick it over to you as well. All right, cool. I think that's pretty much it. Thanks.